A boy at the age of 11 was running while saving his life. He was running away from some nasty boys who were adults and were chasing that boy. That boy was running, and in all this, he crashed into someone. He hurriedly looked up and saw a man who was already looking at that boy. That guy looked at that small kid and then at those boys who were chasing him. What happened and why are you chasing him? That guy spoke in his deep voice, sending shiver to others. After a few seconds, that kid, whose name was Charles, said, I was going home after my tuition and they were bullying. Even that big guy looked at them out of nowhere. They all came towards Charles and that guy holding a knife. They were about to hurt them, but before that, that guy held his hand and twisted it, and that boy screamed in pain. Charles hid behind Jungkook, and just like that, Jungkook punished all those bad boys. After a few minutes, that big guy turned towards Charles and kneeled down and said, What is your name? Charles, my name is John. Charles, and you? Jungkook, come, I will drop you at your home. Charles knew it was late, so he nodded and went away with Jungkook. They came outside the house when Charles pointed and said, That's my place. Jungkook nodded and Charles went off. Jungkook was looking at him from far that when he saw that a girl maybe at the age of around 23 to 25 opened the door, but Jungkook could see her face. He could see was had long black hairs and her height was around 5'3". He saw that she playfully hit Charles and took him inside the house. Jungkook smiled a little in her behavior and started going off on his phone brand. Jungkook, yes. Part said that girl named Vian, she is not ready to leave that shop. Jungkook closed his eyes and said, Fine, tomorrow I myself will go at her workplace. Saying that, Jungkook cut the call and glanced at the house last time and left that place, but little did he knew it wasn't his first and last visit. Next, Jungkook stepped inside the shop. It was a small bakery which was run by Wine. Jungkook needed this place for his next project. He is a mafia, but his work is not bad. In fact, he helps government to catch the criminals. But Wine was becoming a pain for him because he wanted this place for his work. Jungkook came forward towards the counter, and just as he was about to speak, his eyes fell on a girl coming out of the room who was covered with flour, and there was some chocolate on her goofy cheeks. He was lost in her beauty, who was looking damn cute in her floral long frock and that messy hair bun. That girl came towards him and was saying something, but this mafia was in his own world. Unknowingly, Jungkook raised his hand and touched her cheeks where there was some chocolate. That girl was looking at him and shock on her face. Jungkook was in his fantasy world but came out well. That girl jerked his hand from her face. Yeah, you pervert. Who are you? Jungkook gulped while listening to her hard word and controlled himself and said, I'm sorry, I came here to meet Miss Wyan. That girl rolled her eyes and said, My name is Wyan. Speak. Jungkook frowned, but then he said, Miss Wyan, my name is John Jungkook. And before he could complete, Wyan interrupted and said, I will not leave this place. Jungkook was taken back by her shout, but then he said, Look, miss, try to understand. I need this place. Fine, you should understand first. You send your guards to threaten me, and now you have come here by your own. Listen, mister, whoever you are. This is my shop and my only source of income, and I'm not letting you take this place at any cost. Vine made herself clear, but little did she knew that she was impressing that guy with her bold nature. Jungkook, I can give you a blank check for this place. Jungkook played his turn and saw Vine smirking. Vine, keep it to yourself. You ain't getting any single penny from this place. Jungkook knew at any cost he needed this place. Jungkook, listen, I will handle your all financial problem, but give me this place. Vine, no. Vine said straightforward. Jungkook looked at her shocked, but then Vine said, listen, I am only a single member of my family who earns money. My parents are dead and I have four siblings to feed. My situation is already hard and here I am trying to give my sibling a happy life and now you guys are making it hard for me. So please stop all this and go and look for some other place. Saying that Ryan went inside. But Jungkook was not more impressed with her that how hardworking and smart woman she was. Jungkook looked at the cafe and left from there. After a full day of work, Wine came back at her house where she was the sister of Charles, the one who got saved by Jungkook. She was indeed a hardworking woman. Next day night, Jungkook was standing outside Vian's house. Jungkook looked at his guard and said, "Are you sure that this is Vian's house?" That guard nodded and said, "Yes, sir, this is her house." Jungkook shook his head and started going towards her house. Jungkook stood in front of the gate and took a deep breath while closing his eyes. He opened his eyes and then decided to ring the doorbell. He knew she was not an easy girl to deal with, but he was prepared. Just as Jungkook was about to ring the bell, before that, the door got open and Vian came in front, and without looking at the front, Vian threw a plastic bag full of waste on Jungkook. That bag was heavy and was that sudden that Jungkook couldn't hold and he fell on the floor and groaned in pain. Vian looked at the floor and there she found that Mafia sitting on the floor while groaning. Her eyes went wide and she regretted her decision of throwing that bag like that without seeing it front. Jungkook looked up at her Vine and found her in her PJs having a high ponytail. She was looking cute with that shocked expression on her face. Without him knowing, he said cute. Jungkook was looking at her up and down, and that's when Vine's face expression turned from shock to dark. Vine, what are you doing here? Are you spying on me? Jungkook stood up and hurriedly shook his head and took a step forward. Vine, don't you dare to come forward. Vine pushed Jungkook back by flicking his forehead, and he looked at her with wide eyes that how bold she was to behave like that with him. Jungkook, listen, Vine, we need to talk. Vine, I don't have that useless time to waste on you. Jungkook was again shocked. Jungkook, Vine, listen. Vine, no. Jungkook was now getting irritated because she was not letting him speak. Vine, I don't want to sell my shop. Jungkook, you are getting me wrong. I didn't. Jungkook stopped in middle when he heard Charles' wife. Charles, Luna, look, Bella is trying to light up the stove. Charles shouted from inside and Vine's eyes widened. Vine, oh my god, how will I handle it? She was going inside while having an angry expression, but then her attention went on that waste pack which she threw on Jungkook. She saw that it was open and waste was all on the floor. Man, look what you did. Just because of you, all waste is on the floor. Now you will clean it. She said to Jungkook, making him more shocked. He was looking at her dumbly that how is it his fault? Jungkook, me? It's you who threw it on me. Wang, oh you shut up. It's your fault that you were standing outside the gate are eavesdropping at my house. Jungkook was shocked and said, why would I do that? Vine was about to say, but Charles, Nuna, come first. Bella, no, I didn't did anything. Vine rolled her eyes and shouted, shut up, you both, and you get out of my house. Jungkook looked at her weirdly but didn't move. Vine, I said, get out, Jungkook. Vine, get out, Jungkook. But I am already out. Vine, then get lost, saying that she shut the door on his face. Jungkook looked at the door and said, smart my foot, she is weird, a witch. Jungkook didn't even listen to me. Vine came inside the house and picked up that 5 years old Bella and put her in the couch. Vine, both of you be quiet, Charles. I am hungry. Bella, me too. Vine's eyes softened. Vine, I will cook something fast today. Vine's life was so messed up. She had to work and then she also had the responsibilities of her little siblings. Vine went inside the kitchen and opened the fridge, but there was nothing to cook. She looked at the kids and sighed. She knew she didn't have enough money to bring groceries. She took a fake smile on her face and went towards the kids while holding the bread and butter and said, well, we have bread and butter here, Bella, but we ate it in morning and as well as afternoon. Vine sighed and said, look, from tomorrow I will cook something new, but for today, please eat it. Bella and Charles looked at each other and smiled and nodded. Bella kissed Vine's cheeks and started eating. Vine smiled and looked at them. But little did they knew that Jungkook was standing outside the house listening to their conversation. Next day, Jungkook was going towards wine shop to talk to her. He wasn't talking about her shop anymore, but wanted her to know that about his feelings towards her. But Wine didn't listen to him yesterday, and again today he was going towards her shop. Jungkook reached outside her shop. He parked the car and started going towards her shop. His step halted when he saw Wine was standing nervously on side, and there was someone who was pointing knife on Wine. Without thinking twice, he went inside the shop. Jungkook came inside and that guy who was pointing knife at Vine and also Vine looked at Jungkook. Vine somehow took a breath. She herself didn't knew why she was feeling comfortable in his surroundings. Guys, don't come near or else. Jungkook without caring went towards him and stood in front of Vine. That guy was not alone there, Jungkook. I will give you 5 seconds to run and never look back at the shop or else be ready to rest in. That guy started laughing at him and out of nowhere one of that guy came towards Jungkook and tried to punch him but Jungkook dodged it professionally. Other guy attacked Jungkook with a knife. Jungkook pulled a sharp edge of knife and got hurt but then he beat. Van was looking at him how he was fighting with those morons. He was professional and was bold. She was admiring him and just like that Jungkook knocked all of them out. Jungkook turned towards Vine and gave her a small smile and said, "Hi." Vine, hurt. Jungkook became confused and said, "What?" Vine, "You are hurt." Vine pointed at his hand and he looked there and said, "No, it's nothing." Vine dashed towards him and held his hand. Jungkook felt a weird sensation in his stomach with her touch. Vine, "I don't have medical kit here. My house is near. Let's go there." Jungkook, "No, I mean, yeah, let's go." Jungkook was about to deny, but then he thought maybe that was the moment, so he agreed. Vine closed the shop and soon they both started going outside the shop towards the house. Both were sitting inside the car when Vine took out the handkerchief and placed it on his hand to stop the blood flow. And that guy was driving the car from one hand and was feeling lots of emotions inside his heart with her soft and careful touch. Vine was sensing some tension, so she broke the silence and said, "Well, thanks for what you did back there." Jungkook knew what she was talking, but still he decided to play. What I did? Vine rolled her eyes and pressed on his mouth as she was holding his hand and he hissed in pain. Vine, this, I'm talking about this. Thanks for saving me from those terrorists. Jungkook smiled, but then he said, "Who were those guys?" Vine, "No one, just some local robbers." Jungkook, "Oh, well, you're welcome then." Vine opened the door in the house and they both were welcomed by three little creatures. Charles looked at Jungkook and said, "Nuna, he is the same guy who saved me from those bullies." Vine looked at Jungkook and from his expression she knew Charles was saying right. Vine, well, thanks again for that. Jungkook chuckled and Vine asked him to sit. Jungkook went and sat on the couch and just then Bella went and sat on his legs. Jungkook pinched her cheeks and said, "Hey, you little creature." "Bella, I am not a creature, I am a human baby." Jungkook chuckled and just then Vine came with a medical box. Vine, "Bella, come down right now." Jungkook, "It's okay." But Bella listened to Vine and sat beside Jungkook. Vine held Jungkook's hand and started treating him when Charles, who was holding his 3 years old brother, said, "What happened to him?" Jungkook, "Well, at the Vine, nothing. He was getting beaten up by some robbers and I saved him." Vine said calmly, and Jungkook looked at her with wide and shocked expression. And Bella clapped her hands in Vine's bravery. Jungkook, "Yes, she did this." Vine said, and soon his eyes were met with Vine's. And they both chuckled and smiled. Vine was done bandaging and they talked a lot. Just like that, Jungkook came to know about Vine's life and her condition, about how she was handling her siblings. Jungkook, I know you don't like to take sympathies, but you should give me the documents of your shop. And I will help you to get the transfer of it, and I promise no one will again look at your shop again. Vine smiled and said, done. And thanks for understanding my situation. Jungkook nodded. Jungkook, Vine, I want to say something. Vine looked at him and nodded. Vine, go ahead. Jungkook was struggling to ask her for a date. Vine was looking at him intensively and he was getting nervous, and also Vine's siblings were looking at him. Jungkook looked here and there and said, I forgot what I was trying to say. Yeah. Jungkook cursed himself and mentally, Vine, no problem. Whenever you remember, just tell me then, okay? Jungkook, yeah, okay. I will take my leave now. Vine nodded and Jungkook bid a goodbye to her siblings. Vine accompanied Jungkook outside. Jungkook, okay, then I will take my leave. Fine. Yeah, bye. Jungkook looked at her and started moving slowly and said, bye, take care. Fine. You too, Jungkook. Jungkook was looking at her and was taking steps back. Finally, he turned around and waved at her and said, you go inside first and I will leave. Vine chuckled and nodded and waved last time and went inside. Jungkook also smiled and brushed his hairs and went from there away while smiling and said, you lost your this chance again, you idiot. Just make it fast. On the other hand, Vine said to herself, I know what you wanted to say, Jungkook, and what are you trying, but don't worry, I will wait for it, she said and smiled to herself. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.